Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Whassup Wrestling. We are here for another episode as we step another foot forward to Wrestlemania. It wouldn't be a return to form for Whassup Wrestling if we did not hear from the council following a major event. Prior to Elimination Chamber, the council announced that the Tag Team Championships will be defended at Wrestlemania, and since Team Pink, Crystal Weiss, and Summer Holly Madison won, I suppose here we're going to find out their opponents. So, of course, the council have named themselves the number one contenders. You know they'll have a trick up their sleeves, but a fatal four-way Iron Woman matchup for the Hellcat Championship. There we go, I got it eventually. That should be a hard-hitting matchup, ladies and gentlemen. And speaking of that fatal four-way Iron Woman matchup for the Hellcat Championship, as Katie said, we will have 3 qualifiers to determine 3 of the challengers for that title. Starting off pretty hard with Zooey Nessy to take on Cyndi Sullivan. Some tremendous hopefuls for the Hellcat Championship. Zooey again made her debut back in July at the Bikini Party Summer for the Hellcat Championship tournament. Since then, she's been chasing after the title. They'll take a pit stop to challenge Summer Holly Madison at SummerSlam. It was an effort on her part, but still a tremendous showing. Great things are certainly in store for this Vixen here. Some words here from Sergeant Whiskers. Sarge, what do you have to say? Well put. There's our opponent, Cyndi Sullivan. It's been on something as of late. I was about to say crusade, but not really. Just desperately trying to get the attention of AJ Smith. She I get it, especially if she goes to Wrestlemania and wins out in that fatal four-way Iron Woman matchup. So the representative for the Evil Girls. Tremendous opportunity for her. And this will be an Extreme Rules matchup. So anything will go, but pinfalls must remain inside the ring. And Cyndi already in there. A few strikes and smashing Zoe's head into the canvas. And now focusing in there, pulling back on the head and hair. Zoe swiftly fights out. Stomps to the back of the knee. And now brings Cyndi up. And drives her head down to the canvas. Into the hexagon. Kimberly will be glad to take on the challenge of defending her title against 3 other Vixens. And down against the ropes and right into a shoulders block. So WrestleMania already shaping up to be a tremendous show. You know now that the Council will take on Team Pink for the Tag Team Championships, as well as a fatal 4-way for the Hellcat Championship matchup. And we mustn't forget the main event, Moose to take on Buddy for the Universal Championship, as well as Kaio still has to make her choice made. And suplex. So we're going to take advantage of these rules here. And Cyndi Sullivan just standing there waiting, letting her do that, and rushes in with a sledgehammer and down across the back, just does not waste any time. There's the weapon on the outside. Cyndi being brought up to her feet. It's almost as if Zoe had just popped out a rib and then knocked it right back in. If so, that was, well, nice of her in a way. Cyndi tosses her from the corner and gets in there with a Jeffrey Jones style headbutt. And now with the cover, middle of the ring. 1 count only. Cyndi Sullivan awaiting and brings up T-bone suplex. Or exploder, sorry. 2, and not yet. Half a count away from Cyndi being the first entered into that fatal 4-way matchup, or at least second if you're counting Kimberly, who, well, yeah, she is an entrant. She is the one defending the title after all. Rolling around into a crossface. Holding on for too long, though. Cyndi taking hold of things here. And Zoe turning things around. Going for a quick cover. That's what she was expecting there. Shot to the back of the head. And right into the turnbuckle. Turning things around. Sets her up in a tree of woe. Tries for a kick, but Zoe with a knee to the top of the head. Catches Cyndi now. Another shot to the shoulder this time. And right into the turnbuckle once more. Okay, chopping and just flurry of shots in the corner. There's the cover once more. And just a 1 count. Cyndi wanted to get into that fatal 4-way. Lefty shot and down goes Cyndi. Zoe is not finished with her quite yet. Up in the air, but Cyndi comes in from behind. Shot to the back of the head and fakes. No! Zooey counters out DDT. Cindy trying to get to her feet, but is just kicked down to the side. Shot after shot, and into the corner. Comes right back, another clothesline, and a bulldog to top it off. Cindy up with a sidewalk slam. They have to take back hold of the momentum. Knocking right back down with those heels. Cindy attempting something, but Fireman's carry takes her down, and now down to the ground, crossface. Cindy can't get her feet to the ropes. Will she tap out here? Cindy holding on. And it started to fade. That may be it. Here's the count. Cindy not out quite enough. There's Zooey going up onto the middle rope. Shouting Cindy to her feet, and almost with a front drop kick, but Cindy managing to shove her aside. Still a jawbreaker, and a running bulldog taking Cindy down. Knee to the face as Cindy now going for the cover. I don't think she's going to get much of anything here. But no, she does. Knockout shot with that knee. And Cindy is going to Wrestlemania, challenging for the Hellcat Championship. Zooey's up to her feet. Cindy offering a congratulatory handshake. And Zooey. Zooey's shoving it aside. Cindy, victorious, trying to be a good sport here, surprisingly, but there you have it. And this night continues. Hopefully nothing bad happens between Cindy Sullivan and Zooey Nessy. We see that Craig Stevens making his way to the ring. And he'll be wanting to challenge Ric Flair for WrestleMania. At least Ric Flair challenging Craig Stevens. Sure, we'll be seeing that one play out. As in the meantime, Craig Stevens has been facing off against the other three members of the Four Horsemen last week at Elimination Chamber. He was unsuccessful in defeating Shane Evans. Well, I think it was just a matter of overestimating his opponent. Craig Stevens basically, well, did nothing for the first half of the match. Willing to turn things right around, but it was not enough. I was hoping that he does not make the same mistake tonight. This corner of the arena will Johnny Wisdom be coming out from? The four members of the Four Horsemen, though, really down one because Ric Flair was unceremoniously fired just a few weeks ago. Managed to come back, declaring that he had one more shot left to go. So after that, who knows what will happen or what will become of the Four Horsemen. Whether they'll all go their own separate ways or try and find a new fourth member. We'll find out as the days progress. But for now, it is Johnny Wisdom taking on Craig Stevens. Both men meeting middle of the ring and tying up, and it's Johnny Wisdom shoving Craig Stevens in the back. And already, is this Craig Stevens once more overestimating his opponent? No cheap shots there, but Craig manages to catch hold of Wisdom. Jumping elbow down to the chest. And DDT, is this a case of reverse feelings here? Is Johnny Wisdom just not into this match? Missile dropkick from the middle rope as Craig Stevens now maintaining complete control of this one. Tries for a bulldog but misses out. And power slam reversal there to Wisdom. Down to the ropes and right. Oh no. Stevens missing out on that standing drop kick. And now Wisdom elbow to the knee. And knee to the face. What took Zooey Nessy out of her matchup last just a few moments ago. Collision in the middle of the ring. Wisdom now with Craig Stevens bringing him to the ropes. And flinging him right back. Nearly taking the referee out. Shot to the gut from Craig Stevens, and again! Dropping Craig's face down against the shoulder, but against the ropes. Stinging shot to the back as Craig Stevens now continuing on the fight. I wonder what's going on in his mind. His potential challenge against Ric Flair at Wrestlemania. That, but just knowing that Ric Flair had chosen him, handpicked him as his final match here in Whassup Wrestling. Now Wisdom stomping down on the hand, and again, and a third time for good measure. Focusing on the last one on the wrist. Now up and over the ropes, and shoulder block taking him down. Maple coming over to help Craig up to his feet. Didn't accomplish much, but has allowed Johnny Wisdom to whip him into the ring. And now Craig Stevens, though, countering out the Irish whip, but Johnny Wisdom taking Stevens down. Now to the far corner, Johnny walking along, and Craig Stevens taking the opportunity to fight back. Slow swinging neck breaker, and here are the elbows. The crowd counts along. And one more for good measure. Capacity crowd and behind Craig Stevens on this one, but Craig taking his eye off the ball here. Now rolled over into a cover. Immediate kick out. Just them circling around. Just trying to figure out what to do. Those elbow drops taking out a bit much, and using his body as a weapon. And jumping elbow to the back of the head. Around reverse DDT. This is Wisdom now formulating a game plan, and it could spell the end of Craig Stevens. And again, flip around reverse DDT and hit right into the cover. And Craig Stevens managing that shoulder up. Wisdom looking around, and again focusing down on that arm, that wrist, that forearm. Along there, and trying for a bulldog with Craig Stevens shoving him away. Unable to capitalize on that one though. Shot to the back of the head, and snapmare. And another one right down on the ground. Elbow to the inside knee. Craig Stevens fighting back here. Into the corner goes Johnny Wisdom. Turned right around. That's Wisdom in a tree of woe. But there's a power slam. Will that be it? Center of the ring? No. Craig Stevens waiting. Catches holding. Craig Stevens special. Rolls back. Here's the cover now. And the count. And not enough. Wisdom getting that shoulder up. And speaking of shoulders, Craig Stevens bringing Wisdom up onto his and dropping Wisdom down onto the top rope. Doesn't give him a moment of reprieve. Keeps up the fight, but Wisdom trips out the leg. Getting a bit rough here. Choking out the life of Craig Stevens. And again. And for a third time. And the referee, well, you hear from him that he'll allow it. Wisdom breaking all the rules. Craig Stevens blinded there. Blinded and perhaps winded. Just fighting back on instinct at this point. So Wisdom now taking Craig Stevens over to the ropes. And sends him to the outside. Well, this will give Craig Stevens an opportunity for a breather. Regain his vision. Wisdom not going to capitalize on his assault earlier. Well, now he is. Stevens thrown back in. Johnny Wisdom does not want to wait too much time. And there we go again. And this time straight into a cover. And indeed, that is it. Wisdom victorious here. Through a bit of a brutal assault again and again. No surprise there. Craig Stevens did put on a good fight thus far, but right now he is 0 for 2 against the Four Horsemen. Although this has no real effect on his Wrestlemania matchup. Wisdom victorious here, just as Shane Evans was a week ago. So that Craig Stevens will be facing off against Greg Bunny Faith. Will the same thing happen there? We'll soon find out as Johnny Wisdom races around the ring, celebrating his victory. Four Horsemen still going at it strong. Well, careful there. So much into his celebration, rushes right into Maple. So here we go, a non-title matchup. Technically, I have to say it. Bobbo to take on the self-proclaimed billion-dollar champion Stan Stevens. Scored a victory a couple weeks ago against Number Guy. A clean victory, if you can believe that. Stan Stevens on his quest to earn himself a $1 million championship matchup. Certainly going to allow him to... Wait, what is Stan Stevens with a steel chair? He's trying to get an early opportunity, and... well, something happened there. Just rushed right through. And Bobbo... I don't know what was happening there. Now the stage eating up the chair, and Stan Stevens continuing the assault. Stan attempted to rush right through Bobbo with that steel chair. Did not manage to get through. Now Bobbo with a straight kick to the face. And now the fight down the ramp. What was Stan Stevens was thinking? He was going to get his match regardless. And Stevens stepping back, not certain what the referee is going to be saying about this one. Bobbo still fighting back, but stopped down to the back of the head. And again, right between the shoulder blades. And Bobbo utilizing that knee brace. Keeping up. Officials finally coming down here. Just awarding something. And still don't know what was going on in Stan Stevens' mind. As I said, he had his match with Bobbo. For some reason, trying to attack him with a steel chair. The attack just did not work, and I saw the look on Bobbo's face, just disbelief, disappointment. We'll get to the bottom of that. As for now, Terri Golde making her way to the ring. We'll be facing off against Lilac in a rather exciting exhibition matchup here. Two high-rising superstars in the Vixens roster. Championship written all over them in their future career. After all, Kyle can only really challenge for one title. Lilac, who came so close to becoming women's champion, has been eliminated from the Elimination Chamber. Sorry, the Battle Royale. A little bit good fight in the Elimination Chamber. The chamber ultimately won by Emily Stratfield. Back down in the rankings, both of these competitors, but I'm certain that they will not be staying there for too long. You heard words that Zooey Nessy has officially left the arena. Would not leave without a comment. At least would not leave a comment when she left. There we go. That sounds more like what I meant to say. So at least we know that Cyndi, Sullivan, and any other members of the Evil Girls will be safe. And good start to this matchup. Nice handshake between the two competitors. And here's the bell. No sound from the crowd. That happens from time to time. Sometimes people forget to turn on those mics. Sure, we'll start hearing from them soon. And neckbreaker from Lilac taking down Terri Golde. I'll keep talking to make up for the lack of mic'd crowd here. That's right, every crowd member gets a microphone. That's how much money we have in here at Whassup Wrestling. Here's the count, and not even a 1. Some straight shots there from Terri Golde as Lilac now comes in from behind and takes Terri down. First time that these two have faced off in a one-on-one competition here. And Lilac with a standing Hurricane Rana taking Terri down. Trying for a DDT, but Terri fighting back. Taking a page out of Summer's book. And now up onto the top rope. Doesn't want to take the risk of injuring Lilac there as she was just getting up. And tripping out Lilac's feet. Terri putting in the pressure, but Lilac immediately fighting back. Shot to the face, and attempting another Hurricane Rana, another power bomb, taking her right down. And here we go. Got a hold of the arms. And Lilac kicking out and managing to free herself. Both Vixens up to their feet. And this time Lilac gets in the Hurricane Rana. Terri coming out of there, but Lilac with a fireman's carry takes Terri down. Hefty shot and rushes right through Terri with an STO. And here's the cover. Will this be it? And 2 count only. Terri with an immediate kick out there. Lilac Spirit's not down though. Sends Terri up into the corner. Rushes in. Kick to the side of the head. And a handspring moonsault. And here's the cover again by Lilac. Middle of the ring. Will that be it? And again, just an immediate 2 count. Hefty shot there from Terri Golde to Lilac. Side Russian leg sweep, and again the cover. Kick to the back, and Lilac having to get up. Drop kick right to between the shoulder blades. And tilt-a-whirl arm drag. Lilac going for a quick cover herself as well. Quick covers here in this matchup. Another high kick straight to the side of the head, and Lilac tossed right across the ring. And Terri dusting herself off. A kick back down and a kick to the ribs. And respect is gone. Now there's just straight up combat. And again, locked hold of the arms. Will this be enough? Will Terri give up here? Or sorry, will Lilac give up here? Terri not giving up on holding on to the arms, but Lilac does not give up. Lilac getting to her feet. And leg drop straight across the chest. There's the cover. 2. And the damage being done. Terri Golde is victorious here. Ladies and gentlemen, we started off this show with a showing of disrespect between Zooey, Nessy, and Cyndi Sullivan. And we started this one off with a good showing of respect as Terri Golde managing to pick up a victory. Well, hopefully this is not sour or anything between these two. See it again. Leg drop straight across the chest, right into the cover. Terri Golde victorious here. Tremendous victory for this young vixen. Sure, her bright future is a bright one here in Whassup Wrestling. Finally managing to roll out of the ring as Terri continues to celebrate. Here we go, right into this Extreme Rules matchup, ladies and gentlemen, following the commercial break. Disgruntled Clown making his way, returned back to Whassup Wrestling action. And Colin Stiles sending him right back to the back. I think upset that Centrist was cut out for commercials. I'm going to try and do it again. And right into the flaming hair. And now a kick to the chest, taking Disgruntled Clown down. Colin Stiles is all over Disgruntled Clown here. He'll be the next challenger for the Fubar Championship. Disgruntled Clown facing off some ring rust here. And into the ring goes Colin Stiles. And Disgruntled Clown going right underneath. Bringing in a kendo stick, but Colin Stiles, I don't think he's evading. I don't think either of these men are evading each other. They're just unable to get in at the same time or get out at the same time. And Disgruntled Clown there pulling a fake. Whoa. Now, the ring coming right back in. And straight shot to the ribs. Finally, after all that run around. Trio of hits to the Disgruntled Clown. Another kendo stick toss to the outside. And here's the cover. I'm not going to put someone away in the Fubar division that quickly. And Disgruntled Clown eats the top rope. Step down to the chest. And now right to a camel clutch. But Disgruntled Clown fighting back. Those kendo shots are not enough to wear him down. A couple of shots to the back. Brings Colin right back up and to the ropes. And a big boot to the face. Disgruntled Clown making a comeback here. Snapmare now slowing down the pace. Damaging out the neck, the shoulder. The cover. And not all matches here are going to be won by a knee to the face, pretty much. Or a move similar in style. Anaconda Vice by Colin Stiles. And once again, Disgruntled Clown managing to get out of there. Disgruntled Clown again slowing things down, but this time putting on enough torque. Colin Stiles able to get to his feet. And stunner on Disgruntled Clown. Stunner out of nowhere. And here's the cover and the count. It's just a 2 count, but still. Stunner right out of nowhere. Just out of left field to right field. Disgruntled Clown with a shoulder block. Trying for a cover here. Not even a 1 count. I think the referee even brought his hand up for a count. Disgruntled Clown putting in the pressure, hoping to add up to the damage for the Dark Carnival. And holding Colin Stiles' throat and up in the air. And down goes Stiles. A tremendous swing. Colin Stiles going for the ride. And again, middle of the ring. No ropes to grab hold of for safety. Well, I don't think that would really help in any matter. And Disgruntled Clown right into a cover. Will this be it? And no, it will not. Colin Stiles getting that shoulder up. Disgruntled Clown in a state of disbelief. Colin Stiles slowly but surely brought up right into a power bomb, and Stiles fighting his way out. Disgruntled Clown, though, manages to get in a kick to the stomach, and there we go, dropping scoop slam. Down to the turnbuckle, and Disgruntled Clown, snake eyes with a bit of force. Again, the cover. 2 2 count and a kick out with some massive authority here. Colin pretty much saying that if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to do more than that. And Disgruntled Clown, a lot of pressure on behind that knee, and again, another kick out. Clown heading to the outside. Is he going for that kendo stick or something else? And it is the kendo stick. And Colin Stiles now again. He's just about finished with it though. He's got at least 4 shots with that. Elbow to the side of the head. And Colin Stiles bringing Disgruntled Clown up. And down again. And straight again into the Anaconda Vice. Will this be it? Will Disgruntled Clown be tapping out? I think Disgruntled Clown, Disgruntled Clown unable to get out, but Colin Stiles unable to get him to tap out. And almost 2.5 right there. Disgruntled Clown up and stunner again. And here's Colin Stiles going back in for the cover. This one is definitely it. That is it. Colin Stiles victorious here. Hard fought matchup by both men. Colin Stiles though starting things off. The heavy shot there straight to the outside of the fight up the ramp. And Colin Stiles offering his hand. And no! As seen before, Colin Stiles now suffering the same fate as Cyndi Sullivan. Disgruntled Clown shoving the hand away. What is going on here? And here we go with our second Hellcat title qualifier. One of these 2 vixens will be joining up alongside Cyndi Sullivan and Kimberly to fight for the Hellcat Championship at Wrestlemania in the Fatal 4-Way Iron Woman matchup. Etsuko, obviously the representative of the Harem. The Harem has been doing rather well as of late. Last week, Emily Stratfield winning the Women's Championship in the Elimination Chamber. That Anya is having trouble deciding which title to wear on which day. Remember that back at SummerSlam, the team of Emily Stratfield and Honey Rydell did defeat Queen Amazonia for the Divas Championship. That title has yet to be defended. As a matter of fact, I think we've heard rumors that the title will be retired, especially as the Hellcat Championship has been getting far more attention as of late. No one has really said anything about the Divas Championship.
You're all going to die.
And it should be interesting to see if Katalina Star is victorious. And here, and going to the Fatal 4-Way, as we know, her loose counterpart, Cyndi Sullivan of the Evil Girls, will be participating in that matchup. Katalina Star, a member or alongside Spice in the Beautifully Demonic Satanic Monsters, affiliate tag team of the Evil Girls. We'll see how this one plays out, if the Harem will have their representative, or if we'll see 2 Evil Girls and Kimberly. Next week we'll have the 3rd and final qualifier for the Hellcat Fatal 4-Way. So at least that match will be established. So Etsuko and Katalina ready for this one. And Etsuko taking immediate control here and down over the jaw. Etsuko going for an immediate cover here. Etsuko has a lot on the line here as the first ever representative of the harem. She would love the opportunity to return a title to her goddess. And Katalina, letting out her inner Roxy, infusing in the catnip. Taking Etsuko down, keeping up the assault. Katalina more of a submission wrestler, just like her partner Spice. Etsuko more on the striking sort. Does not mind throwing her body into harm's way if it means getting an opportunity over her opponent. Well, she believes that her goddess gives her strength. And Katalina managing to get out of that predicament and whips Etsuko into the corner. Straight shot turns Etsuko around and right into a German suplex. It's a show of disrespect there from Katalina to Etsuko. Respect seeming to be a huge factor in tonight's show, the 75th episode of Whassup Wrestling. Everyone letting it all out there. You see Katalina breaking out the submission holds. Probably be seeing a lot more of those as the night goes on. Etsuko relaxes into the back. Should note that, ladies and gentlemen, next week we will hear from the harem in regards to the Women's Championship. Annie Rydell will come out to the ring next week to discuss this whole thing. As Katalina now with the Anaconda Vice, second submission hold of the match, but Etsuko fighting back. Should be an interesting announcement, especially considering that Kaio has yet to make her own choice, or maybe she has and she just hasn't made it official yet. Maybe Anya knows something that the rest of us just don't. And Etsuko now heading to the outside, and this is not a no disqualification matchup, but that did not stop Etsuko a week ago. Or sorry, yes. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I forgot that this was a qualifier for the Hellcat Championship. So yes, of course, this is Extreme Rules. My mistake. Apologies there. Etsuko certainly didn't forget, or at least was just being reminded of a match 2 weeks ago where Etsuko clocked Emily upside the head with that baseball bat. Still no idea what that was all about. Hopefully in next week's harem address we'll find out what that was about. It's Katalina now with the cover. Hopefully trying to end this one quick. So those two chair shots. I don't want to keep this one going for too much longer. Etsuko up on the shoulders. And down off the top rope. Etsuko kicks her away. Now stomp onto the back. So as Katie described it earlier tonight, a fatal four-way Iron Woman matchup. A 30-minute matchup between four vixens. One with the most points at the end will become the new champion. That, of course, means that in no way does Kimberly have to be involved in any of the falls. All she has to do is just maintain a great point lead, and Etsuko's arm dropped down into the side of that ladder. So she took it just moments ago. Down to the back and down to the ribs. Katalina brings her back up. In the corner, but Etsuko takes her down. So the ladder now defies physics, maintains its standing inside the ring. Etsuko again into the corner. Rather than using her opportunity to fight back and takes the shot. The ankle catching the ladder. So he may suffer for that later on. And attempting a belly to belly, but Katalina fighting back. There we go, Katalina focusing down on the knee. Drops her down, back into the anaconda vice, and this may be it. The damage may have been done too much, and indeed it is too much damage. Was it the ankle into the ladder and that drop kick? Either way, Katalina Star now will join up alongside her counterpart, or her loose affiliate, Cyndi Sullivan, in the fatal four-way Vixen or Hellcat Championship matchup at Wrestlemania. Huge opportunity for Katalina Star. Etsuko once again eating the turnbuckle. And there we see it, that over-the-shoulder toss. Etsuko's ankle hitting into that ladder. So Katalina Star will now advance into that fatal four-way matchup. Being joined by the World Heavyweight Champion. Successfully retained his title at the Elimination Chamber, last defeating Pimp Daddy. Saw a bit of a stare down at the end of Elimination Chamber. Now Superstar, the light in the darkness. Set to go one-on-one with his final opponent. A lot of people had tremendous views on Superstar finally losing his title at Elimination Chamber, but it was not to be. Superstar gaining a fair number of eliminations there before winning the matchup itself. And perhaps what's worse is that in the end it was indeed called by JoJo that Superstar would win. Superstar now heading to Wrestlemania with the World Heavyweight Championship. No direct plans in mind for that one. But as the weeks progress, I'm certain that we will hear about that. Superstar will not want to miss out on that huge payday. Well, he did defend his title last year, although it was in a triple threat match involving himself, Stan Stevens, and Tornado. Not the best standing, especially as Stan Stevens won that night. I'm sure that Superstar would like to correct that mistake as Pimp Daddy making his way to the ring. Saw that he was not afraid to get physical with his son as soon as he entered into that Elimination Chamber, he went right after Cypress. So I suppose any attempt of talking has broken down. We'll see how things go between those two as Pimp Daddy in the ring now. This is not a World Heavyweight title matchup. It's instead be a non-title affair. Superstar and Pimp Daddy one-on-one, meeting middle of the ring, and Pimp Daddy, rather than going for a tie-up as Superstar had thought, immediately takes him down and just starts up with stomps there, right on the chest. Superstar fighting back. And what a drop kick, right across the shoulder to Pimp Daddy. And the elbows atop the head. I wonder if Cypress is in the building, and if he is, if he's watching this one play out. And into the ropes, and no, Pimp Daddy fighting back. Straight shot, going for a scoop slam, but Superstar's kick to the back of the knee, and what a spinning heel kick, catching Pimp Daddy across the throat, and Superstar celebrating that one. Despite the fan support, Superstar just waving his hand away at them. Into the ropes and down across Pimp Daddy's back. Over a suplex. And a bit of a stall at the end there, and Superstar dropping him down. And here's the cover. Started looking to put this one away quickly, but Pimp Daddy managed to get that shoulder up. Circling around now up onto the middle rope. And down with a double axe handle straight across Pimp Daddy's head. Into the ropes, and Pimp Daddy sent to the outside. And Superstar wasting no time in following him out. Not even waiting to get to a 2. And down. And right into a sharpshooter now. This is now Superstar retained his World Heavyweight Championship. And Pimp Daddy turning around, and does manage to get out of there. A simple headbutt sends Superstar into the ropes, and a shot sends him down. Catapult right to the bottom of the middle, or the bottom rope. Superstar, though, responds with a jawbreaker and a straight shot. And Starstruck. Here's the cover. Superstar looking to put Pimp Daddy away here, and just a 2 count. Superstar warming himself up there. And now pushed away. Pimp Daddy up to his feet. Pimp Daddy full of adrenaline, fighting back. He's got a long mountain to climb to make his way back up. He's not going to say die. He's going for a quick cover here. Just a 1 count, though. And elbow down to the top of the head. Pimp Daddy with the Superstar up, and even higher up, and Pimp drop. That may be it. Here comes the victory over the World Heavyweight Champion. 2 and 2 count only. Pimp Daddy in a state of disbelief. And Pimp Daddy not finished yet. Kick to the gut. And will it be? Yes. The pump handle Pimp drop. Down goes Superstar. And here's the cover and the count. 2 and again just a 2 count. Two Pimp drops, and Superstar managing to kick out of both. And Superstar with a slap to the face. And again going for that sharpshooter. Really wanting to win 2 in a row on Pimp Daddy with a submission victory. Pimp Daddy with a knee to the face. So Cyndi Sullivan made her way into that fatal 4-way. And Superstar up on the apron. Fighting his way back in, and drop kick off the top rope. Quite literally, as Superstar now taking a rest. He's showing some deep levels of disrespect. Super kick beneath the jaw. Will this be it? And no, Pimp Daddy, that shoulder up. Superstar brings him up, and Pimp Daddy up on the shoulders and rammed right into the turnbuckle and down, back into the ring. Pimp Daddy making his way to his feet and again crowned from the middle rope. And Superstar with the cover, 2, and that would be it. 2 count. And Superstar shoved away from that bulldog attempt, and Pimp Daddy attempting to rush right in, being caught up for a DDT, but fights back out and gets in a bulldog of his own, bringing Superstar back up to his feet and up on the shoulders again, and Pimp drop right in the corner though. Pull to the middle, and here we go. Here's the count. Surprisingly, a 1 count, and Pimp Daddy again. Well-deserved bit of disbelief here. But Pimp Daddy not finished yet. Kick to the gut. Could be another. Yes, it is. Another pimp or pump handle pimp drop. It's been a while since I've gotten that one wrong, ladies and gentlemen. And Pimp Daddy now with the cover. Here's the count. 2. And 2 count only. So close for Pimp Daddy. Superstar, the fireman's carry, and kick to the gut from Pimp Daddy, who fights back, tries for a scoop slam. Superstar steps back, gets a shot in, and almost looked like he was trying for a starstruck. Shot to the back, and backbreaker. Pimp Daddy getting to his feet. And what is this? What the hell is this? Superstar with a pump handle pimp drop on Pimp Daddy. A huge insult to injury, and Superstar victorious. What the hell is this? The submission victory wasn't enough. Superstar stealing out Pimp Daddy's move, using it against him, and a victory as a result. Saw the starstruck hitting damn near every rope on the way. Pimp Daddy managed to get in 4 good, solid pimp drops. Not a single one was able to do the job, however. Neither were those sharpshooters. There we go. Tongue twisters in this one, but Superstar victorious here. Well, congrats to Superstar winning out with Pimp Daddy's own move, but I don't think that's a concern for him. We'll see you next time, ladies and gentlemen, for more Whassup Wrestling action.